Welcome to the Hardcore Closer Podcast. I'm Ryan Stewman, founder of HardcoreCloser.com, and this podcast is all about helping you, the salesperson, close more sales. And look, whether you're selling cars, homes, financial services, consulting, whatever it is that you sell, this podcast is dedicated to help you generate higher quality leads, increase your closing ratios, and show you how to charge premium fees for the items you sell so you can get paid what you're worth. What up, Closing Nation? Welcome to episode 116 of the Hardcore Closer Podcast, and I am so glad you are here. If this is your first time, be sure to check out the previous episodes. There's at least 115 of those bastards on here. And do me a favor, leave me a review on iTunes. Listen, it's important that you leave a review on iTunes so that other people find this show. We're pretty close, I think, to around 1,000 reviews, which is complete bullshit because you guys listen to this thing like 30, 40, 50 some thousand fucking people a month. And so that means that a bunch of you are just not serious about being action takers and you are kangaroos, right? I'm just asking you for some free shit. Like, go in, leave me a review, and I would greatly appreciate it. Other people will greatly appreciate it too. But let's talk about something that's even a bigger deal. I have more ratings than some of the top shows on iTunes, and we get a massive amount of downloads on iTunes, and iTunes be hating on me. You know, this is like, I'm just going to say this is like a theme of my life. I get more engagement than the average cat on Facebook, and Facebook be throttling my shit. iTunes be throttling my shit. Let me motherfucking go, technology. I got content. I got followers. I got that shit that you can't hack, but for some fucking reason, this shit drives me crazy. Like, it literally keeps me up at night. I see people with the number one show on iTunes or top 10 shows on iTunes, and they got like 20 fucking reviews. And I'm like, how's that even fucking possible? And then I see people that, you know, they got this viral content and they got like 5,000 followers on Facebook. I'm like, I've spent $500,000 with these motherfuckers on Facebook, and I got like, you know, the same amount of followers that I've had for 3 years because they just be throttling the shit out of my stuff. Instagram, same thing. Like, it is mind-boggling. Somewhere there's some snowflake piece of shit motherfucking I'm with her motherfucker that is like watching my shit online that's probably fucking touching himself at the same fucking time, being like, I can't let this guy's positivity and his awesome message get out into the marketplace because it might disrupt people and cause them to actually think for themselves and actually live a better life. Instead, lying motherfuckers will make themselves all the way. I look at Little Pump. This motherfucker says the most retarded shit on the entire internet, right? Like the fucking Gucci Gang guy. Dude, day one, 143 fucking viewers on some music that is like complete shit, man. It's fucking, okay, I'm gonna calm back down. It's just bullshit, right? I need your help, man. We're losing to Little Pump. We are losing, I repeat, we are losing to Little Pump. I need your fucking help, man. I know what the problem is. The problem is the people that dumb down the public, the people that fucking make the public stupid, the people that make the fucking public oppressed, and the people that make the public slaves to fucking nonsense. Those are the people that get bumped up in the media and society and everything else, right? And you think, oh shit, Ryan just fucking like went deep with some red pills. Fuck yeah, I did. And the truth is, we got to fucking rise above that as a unit. Right? Like, we got to fucking rise above that as a unit. And it starts with you guys leaving reviews on here, because then it helps spread the message. That's just real shit. It helps spread the message. If not, then, you know, I might as well be going Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. I swear to God, if I see that motherfucker in real life, I'll punch his 4'3" fucking midget little 17-year-old ass right in the fucking face. Can't stand that shit. But anyway, you know what? iTunes loves his ass. That's for sure. YouTube loves him. That's for sure. Meanwhile, I'm teaching how to cheat the fucking lifelong code called the force of average, and how to live a successful life in every area of life. But that shit's too deep for the average motherfucker. I get it, right? So I need your help, man. I need you to really step up and leave me a review right here. Like, Ryan is fucking awesome. Dean the Fox wrote this, 5 stars. Do you want to be inspired and level up? This podcast is the one you want to listen to. Ryan does not hold back. He goes beast mode, which is obviously by my rant right there. I would consider that beast mode. Right from the start, his podcast helped me rethink my things in life. And thank you, Ryan. Just keep up the good work. I appreciate that, Dean the Fox. The Fox. That reminds me of Winston the Wolf. You remember that shit? Robert, do you know what video that or movie that's from? And that's a no from Robert. I swear to God, we start the show and just Robert just like disappears and takes of shit or something every time.
No, sorry, man. My headphone, I had to plug it in. I had it on speaker.
We believe you, man.
I can delay.
Sound like an echo. Are you in the bathroom, sir?
No. I can edit it back. What was the question? I'll answer it.
You don't edit shit. We don't edit shit on this show.
Damn it.
What movie is Winston Wolfe from?
Winston Wolfe?
Winston the Wolf.
Oh, that's Pulp Fiction.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Okay, back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Before we jump into today's episode, you got to pay fucking attention, Robert, because I'm going to randomly call you on this show to see if you're fucking in the room or if you just take my money every month to produce this show and you just fucking blow me off and disappear, right? I've never once in my life had Robert hit me up and be like, dude, today's Get Your Mind Right was fucking boss, dude. I'm so glad that I'm your friend and your producer, man. You're fucking changing my life. I swear to God, he don't listen to nothing, y'all. Here's the guy with the fucking keys to the fucking kingdom, and he's like, I'm going to sleep on the lawn. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. So, all right. So before we jump into the episode, I want to remind you that if you work in sales, which you're listening to the show because you work in sales, if you work in sales, there is a way for you to generate leads without having to be a tech guru. You see, there's only 3 things you need in order to be able to get leads. That's an offer, the right audience, and technology. And so many people struggle with the technology side of things. You're like a good person at pitching stuff. You know who your perfect customer is, which is your audience, but you don't know how to create technology. You know, I love ClickFunnels. I love lead pages, but they're for advanced and intermediate internet marketers. They're not for salespeople. And so I created something called Phone Sites. I am the owner, the founder, the creator, and the big swinging dick behind the whole fucking operation. And what happens is you can go to phonesites.com, sign up, and you can create web pages that convert leads in 5 minutes from your mobile device. It works from your desktop too, but you don't even need a computer. You can do all the stuff. It's fully functional from your mobile phone, and in less than 5 minutes, you'll have your offer in front of your audience on social media generating leads. Today alone, I've generated 42 leads from one that I made in under 10 minutes because I put multiple pages together. One that I made in under 10 minutes just an hour ago before we started this show. We've only been at this for 3.5 weeks right now. Like, it's a brand new product, and our top funnel right now is not mine. It's somebody else's, and they've generated 700 and I don't know how many at this point, but yesterday was 700 and something leads that they've generated from their funnel. And this is a guy selling cars. So whether you sell cars, whether you sell real estate, whether you sell mortgages, whether you sell insurance, whether you sell dildos, whether you sell, anything, but anything that's legal, because if we find you selling something that's illegal, we will kick you off the platform because it harms everybody else. Because if Facebook or Google or somebody bans our URL because you're trying to sell drugs or some shit on there, you could get us all in trouble. So, man, go over to phonesites.com, sign up. It's super affordable. It's super easy to use. Even if you are like tech, like my wife, she's tech challenged. She is. Today she goes, I don't know why I can't get your calendar to work. I'm like, I've been teaching you how to use my fucking calendar for 4 years, Amy. Snap the fuck out of it. And then today she goes, I don't know why none of these nannies we're trying to hire are replying to me. And she goes, I sat down at my computer today and I realized that none of the emails went out. I don't know what's going on with my computer. I'm like, I can tell you what's going on with the computer. The little pretty blonde hair of yours is going on with the computer. Like, she is literally like chicken of the sea moment. That's my wife, right? Is this chicken of the sea? Is it chicken or tuna? She asked me the other day, she's like, do Rolex watches, do they work based on like the energy inside of your body? And I was like, yeah, babe, your energy just charges them up. So you get so much sexual energy and you better check your watch a few times a day to make sure it's right. You have so much energy. This is my life, ladies and gentlemen. This is my life. All right. So go over to phonesites.com, sign up. And within 5 minutes, you can literally listen to this episode 5 minutes after it. You can have a website that's generating leads for you. All you got to do is post it, social media like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. So let's jump into the episode today. Today won't take us very long. We're going to get through this. I'm going to go through this fast because I want you to, speed matters. And I want you to actually be able to do this shit. But here's the thing, right? Like, nothing I tell you is going to be profound today. I'm going to teach you how to have a perfect day. There's 5 steps to having a perfect day every single day. I do this every single day of my life. It's worked for me. I live a perfect day every single day of my life. You Same thing. If you'll just follow my lead on this, you will live a perfect life, right? You will live a perfectly balanced life. Is there going to be hard times? Fuck yeah. Is there going to be tough times? Fuck yeah. I go through them myself. I'm just telling you about iTunes not showing me any love, about Facebook not showing me any love, Instagram not showing me any love. But you know what? I come from the fucking house of hate, so I don't need love. And I'm going to live a balanced, perfect day every day of my life, whether fucking things are on me or on my side or against me or not. Listen, I'm a person fighting the force of average, and I know what's coming my way. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes to fight and win against the force of average. And this is part of the code that has allowed me to do that. So the first thing you need to do every morning when you wake up is listen to the Get Your Mind Right podcast. If you're not familiar with the Get Your Mind Right podcast, it's my other podcast. You can find episodes at hardcorecloser.com, on iTunes, on YouTube. And when Robert has his shit together, you can find them on SoundCloud and everything else. Right now, he forgot the last 2 weeks in a row to put the fucking THC podcast up on the blog. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Robert. And but 5 days a week we upload those, but 7 days a week. You like right now, you start at number one. You don't just jump in. Start at number one and start listening to them. The first thing that you need to do now, this is how you have a perfect day, ladies and gentlemen. The first thing that you need to do when you roll over out of bed is turn your phone on and listen to the Get Your Mind Right podcast, even before you get up out of bed. Just lay there and let me get inside your head first thing in the morning. Let me inside you, right? First thing in the morning. Listen, I'm going to rewire your brain for success. In 30 days, your life will change by listening to me. And I'm telling you, you may think, oh, whatever, dude, guy's a salesperson. Man, this is a sales podcast. I'm not a salesperson. I was a salesman for many years, but I'm a life changer. I'm going to say that again. I'm a life changer. I'm a person that transforms people's lives. I'm a person that transcends the normal. I'm a person that transitions your thinking. I'm a switch flipper. I flip the switch from shitty thinking to abundant thinking for people. And that's what you need to do is you need to let me do that. Start with episode number one and let me get your mind right. In 30 days, you won't even be the same human being. Every day. So go over, and while you're there, leave me a review on Get Your Mind Right, right? So all right, number one, every day, wake up to Get Your Mind Right podcast. Number two, the second thing you need to do every single morning in order to have a perfect day is you need to read your core values out loud. If you don't know about core values, we've done them on this show before, a couple episodes back. Probably one of them that fucking Robert hadn't published on the blog yet is my core values, and I've talked about them and I went into depth. You're more than welcome to copy my core values. But getting your mind right, listening to me and getting me inside of your head and getting the positivity and the thought process and the thought provocation going, and then saying your core values out loud, not just reading them, but you have to say what you see so you can hear what you say. And that's how you program your mind, right? When you read something and you say it out loud, you're seeing it with your eyes, you're speaking it with your mouth, you're hearing it with your ears. It is how we take things in. My core values are very strong. They're things like I think abundantly. I pay attention to details. I only focus on winning, so it's impossible for me to lose. These are the things that I am telling myself every single day now for a long time. And I live by them, right? They're ingrained into me. They are like, that's what I do. Every morning I get up, I listen to, it would be weird for me to listen to my own podcast. So every morning I get up, I listen to some positive stuff. It varies on what I listen to, but you don't listen to anything but the Get Your Mind Right podcast. Damn, it doesn't matter what I listen to. Then I recite my core values. Number three is I hit the gym. See, the reason why you want to hit the gym, and this was actually what I recorded the Get Your Mind Right podcast today about, even though Robert wouldn't know anything about that because he doesn't listen to them. But I recorded the Get Your Mind Right podcast on going to the gym first thing in the morning. Brian Tracy said, eat that frog. And look, I don't know about you, but like, I'm not a toad licker. You know what I'm saying? It's just not my thing. One time I did some toad poison in Utah, followed by some ayahuasca, and that was a little weird experience there. It was like they poisoned me, man. I was like puking out of one end, shitting out of the other. I swear to God, I shit out gum and paper mache and Elmer's glue that I swallowed when I was a kindergartner. That shit was poison as hell, but I felt great afterwards. But I felt like it was a rough hour and a half. They're like, well, you're only supposed to leave it on for 10 minutes, but for you, we really detoxed you for an hour and a half. Like, you trying to kill me, you motherfuckers. Anyway, so you want to hit the gym, right? Like Brian Tracy says, eat the frog. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about with that, but what I'm talking about is get the hard shit out of the way first, right? When you go in, and I'm not talking about going to the gym, like go to 24 hours by yourself 20 LA Fitness by yourself, do, 5 sets of 6 squats that are 3/4 the way down. And like, no. Go get involved in a fitness program, Orange Theory Fitness, Body Machine Fitness, what is it? The Soul Cycle, CrossFit, something of that nature. Go get involved in a fitness program where somebody's pushing you. You will not push yourself hard enough. Go get involved in a fitness program where somebody's pushing you, or hire a coach. All right. But you got to hit the gym every single day, because we've got this negative energy inside of us. We sit behind desk all day. We don't move around. We don't do what we're supposed to. We sit inside a desk all day long. We've got to get that energy out. And listen, if you're listening to this show, you're probably trying to become a millionaire if you're not already. And what good is having $1 million do if at the end of your life you didn't take care of your body and you got to give it all back to the hospital? I told my wife, hey, if I'm ever in a situation where they're like, should we pull the plug? Pull the fucking plug. Don't give the motherfuckers at the hospital all the money that we've saved up all of our lives. Pull the plug. Fucking yes, it's going to be sad, but I'm going to goddamn die anyway. Take me the fuck out of this world, because I don't want to sit there and suffer anyhow, and then go fucking spend the money that I've saved up for you on you and some other dude. For all I give a fuck, I'm dead at that point, right? But I'm going to hit the gym so I can avoid that, because I don't want my wife to have fun with some other dude. That's mine. Dumbness and all. You know what I'm saying? But you got to hit the gym, man, because you got to be in shape. Plus, it's guaranteed that people buy from good-looking people more than they buy from ugly people. Think about it. Dude shows up, and he's there to sell you something, and he smells like cigarettes, and he's got yellow teeth, and he's got a big-ass fucking beer gut, and he's bald as fuck. You're going to buy from that dude versus the dude that shows up, and he's got perfectly white teeth. He's got a six-pack abs. He's got like fancy glasses, and he looks good, a full head of hair, and he's got ripped muscles on his arms. Who are you likely to buy from? You ever notice that all the sales gurus are in great shape? Jordan Belfort, he's in great shape. Brian Tracy, great shape. Grant Cardone, great shape. Yours truly, pretty damn good shape, right? Like I don't want to like toot my own horn. And it's like I always figure, like, if you got a big enough dick, you don't really have to be in the greatest shape. Just jokes, ladies. My dick is tiny. So back to the story here. I hit the gym because I know that good-looking people make more money than ugly people. And guess what? Guess what? If you ugly, you can become good-looking. You work out. If you got no ass, you do squats. If you got no arms, you do curls. If you got no chest, you do bench press. Right? If you got an ugly face, you make enough money by having nice arms to go and fucking go get plastic surgery. The only thing you can't fix in this life is stupid. Because stupid is a choice. But think about this for a minute. Like, whatever it is that you're insecure about can be fixed with health. It can't be fixed with working out. Literally, it can be fixed with work. It can be fixed with diet and exercise. If you think you're too skinny, good. Drink some fucking, protein shakes and go hit a CrossFit workout. You won't be skinny for long. If you think you're too good. Lay off. If you think you're too fat, good. Lay off the Cheetos and the bullshit and go hit you a CrossFit workout. You won't be fat for long, right? If you think that, your legs are small, good. Go do some squats and hit you a CrossFit workout. You won't have skinny legs for long. I assure you, their skinny jeans do not fit around my thighs or my calves for that moment, for that matter. And so, like, hit the gym every day. Do the fucking work, because you got to take care of your body. And if you discipline your body, your mind will be disciplined as well, because the mind is what disciplines the body. Next thing is you got to work your ass off. To have a perfect day, you got to wake up to the good Get Your Mind Right podcast, read your core values out loud, hit the gym, then go to work, and then bust your ass at work, right? That's it. You bust your ass at work. That's what you got to do. While you're at work, you're not fucking just aimlessly roaming through the fucking workforce, checking out social media, talking to fucking Rob over at the water cooler. Like, get to work and stay on the grind. You hit work as hard as you hit the gym. I promise you that. When I left CrossFit this morning, because the number one rule about CrossFit is constantly talk about CrossFit. When I left CrossFit this morning, I hit that motherfucker hard. When I got in here to the office, I'm hitting this motherfucker hard. That's how it fucking works. You hit the gym as hard as you hit work. Then when you're done with work, right? So like my day starts like this. I wake up at 5:30, gets into something positive. By 6, do my core values. By 6:30, I'm in the gym. By 7:30, I'm done with the gym. By 9 o'clock, I'm at work. I'm in the office, ready to work. By 5 o'clock, I'm done for the fucking day. From 5 to 9, from 9 to 5, I put in work. From 5 to 9, I put in family time. Last night, we had a great family dinner. Me and the wife had a few margaritas. Me and the boys had some time together. I went to sleep, unfortunately, about 8 o'clock. A couple margaritas at dinner did me in. But since I knew I fucked up last night by going to sleep early, I stayed home this morning with my wife after she dropped all the kids off, and we had some, family time. And so like, because I wanted to make up for not being there last night, for passing out early. Right. So family time is important. That's how you have a perfect day. And then what I like to do is a little bonus at the end of every single day. I track my wins. Right. Like I have a little journal in my Evernote and it's called Daily Wins. It's a file. And every day I put in there like the things that I won for the day because I'm a winner. So I got a track record of winning every single day. So like yesterday it says I did the work, right? I fucking worked hard. I was happy. That's a win. I had a great dinner with my family. I rested well. I ran 2 miles. Those are wins yesterday. On Sunday, it was Mother's Day. I had a great time with Amy. Swam with Colton in our pool for the first time. Swam with Asher. I got to see my son Jax. I wrote an epic blog post. And let's see, on the 12th, it's like epic day riding four-wheelers with my friends. I hung out with Billy Alt and my family, and we had a great time going four-wheeler. Asher won his first T-ball game. I had 112 phone site sales. And so every single day, man, I'm taking like wins that I've done. Here's the day before. Great day with my family. Did a live stream with Amy. Had lunch with my friend Philip. Had dinner at Fleming's. I slept in Jax's bed with him, and we snuggled all night. And then I dadded hard as fuck, right? Like those are my wins for the day. So it isn't about how much money I make necessarily. It isn't about any of that stuff other than the fact that I'm covering these areas, right? My core values, I'm hitting the gym, I'm doing the work, and I'm making things for my family, faith, family, finance, and fitness, you dig? So recap, perfect day every day. Wake up to the Get Your Mind Right podcast. Number 2, recite your core values out loud, which means you need to write the damn things down. Number 3, hit the gym first thing in the morning. Number 4, show up at work and do the work, all the work, as hard as possible. Number 5, family time. And then as a bonus, track your daily wins in some kind of notebook and all that good stuff. All right, so make sure you go over to phonesites.com, sign up. You can make easy, dude, they're stupidly easy. My 6-year-old, he's almost 7. My 6-year-old can make a website using Phone Sites. So go over to phonesites.com, get signed up. You can check all the past episodes of this over on iTunes, YouTube, hardcorecloser.com, everywhere else. Sign up at phonesites.com. Did I mention sign up at phonesites.com? And make sure you check out the other episodes. We'll catch you next week, Closer Nation. Thanks for listening. Hey, don't forget to leave me a damn review and then go over and listen to the Get Your Mind Right podcast every morning. Later.